This morning, people in western North Carolina are trying to recover from severe flooding and mudslides caused by those heavy rains across the region. 7 News' Christine Scarpelli is live in Polk County to tell us more about this. Christine?
Guys, good morning. Yeah, finally a break here up in Polk County. It has stopped raining for the moment anyway. You can hear the birds are celebrating as well, but this is a serious situation. And of course, the governor of North Carolina, Roy Cooper, urging everyone to take it that way and really pay attention. He did this yesterday in a press conference. Let's go ahead and take a look at some video. This is what you've been seeing. It's nothing new, but it's a lot of rain causing roads to wash out, mudslides, in many cases, trees to fall down. The governor is declaring a state of emergency. And you say, okay, what does that mean other than an announcement at a press conference? Well, it could mean help to North Carolina, especially here in the western North Carolina area, and faster. We're talking financially, so a lot of funding that could come in because we're learning this damage is going to cost a lot of money, as well as resources, maybe vehicles that could come in and help clean up some of this damage, the downed trees. We know that can cause a lot of power lines to come down. We know around 4,000 people or more than that at this point without power, as well as 50 plus roads closed. Let's go ahead and take a listen to what the governor had to say.
One of the reasons that I'm declaring a state of emergency for western North Carolina is that it potentially could help us draw down some pretty quick federal money because there could be road damages that may be a couple of $1 million, right, Tim? Do you?
Well in excess of that, yes.
Well in excess of several $1 million.
So that's a lot of money. Talking about a lot of funds needed there to help clean up, and the sooner the better, the governor is saying. He's also making sure watching this morning, make sure to watch out those flood watches and warnings, and then listen to first responders when they tell you to stay away from certain places. It may look like things are drying out, but there are still areas that could be very, very wet and unsafe. So that is the message from the governor of North Carolina this morning, guys. We'll send it back to you here from Polk County.
Thank you, Christine. 2 people are dead after officials in Boone, North Carolina say a landslide caused a house to collapse. It happened around 6 last night in the Heavenly Mountain neighborhood. Police say the landslide caused a gas leak at the home, which added to the destruction. It took crews hours to dig through the debris before they recovered the bodies late last night.
Do it slow, you don't want your rescuers hurt, and you won't get the other victim out if you can find them.
Watauga County was among several in the area that were under a flood warning when the landslide started. We haven't been told the names of the 2 people who died.
And heavy rain and flooding in MCDOWELL County is causing some major problems for crews trying to keep people safe. The weather caused the CATAWRA River's banks to overflow Tuesday. Officials say a 33,000-pound DOT truck with 2 workers inside was swept more than 1,000 feet downstream. Video shows the aftermath with the truck buried underwater. Both workers were safely rescued. Homeowners living in the area are also dealing with damage from the flooding.
Oh, we're lucky to be alive. You know, we've got a mess, but we're lucky to be alive. And that's, the best thing we can hope for.
That's the best attitude there. The CATAWRA River swelled from 4 feet to nearly 10 feet on Tuesday. McDowell County Emergency Management says that there have been 5 minor injuries during the water rescues this week.
The DOT, firefighters, and utility crews are trying to make the roads safe for drivers in Rutherford County. That's home to popular tourist areas like Bat Cave, Chimney Rock, and Lake Lure. All were hit hard by flooding and mudslides. Video from the Hickory Nut Gorge Brewery shows rushing water on the Broad River in Chimney Rock Village. Officials say the river levels rose from 3 feet to as high as 9.
Have you ever seen it like this before?
No, in fact, they had to take me by police escort to my house so I can get my stuff. Yeah, they're just like, we don't want anyone up here because it's so dangerous. They say that if you go up there, you're taking your life in your own hands and they're not responsible. That's how bad it is up that way.
Floodgates on the dam were open, dropping Lake Lure to its lowest level in recent memory.